They blank here for 5 years. A. Have worked. B. Has worked. C. Are worked. Or D. Worked. Hello, this is 2018 or 2026 Grade 6 English Model Exam Part 1. Thanks to Bahir City Administration Education Bureau for preparing this exam. Here is a passage titled The Importance of Water. Listen to the passage carefully and answer questions following it. Water is essential for all life on earth. Nothing is as important as clean water for our health. While a small pond is useful, a lake is larger and deeper than a pond. However, the ocean is the largest body of water on the planet. In some countries, finding water is difficult, but in others, it's easier. We must remember that even though water seems plentiful, fresh water is the most precious resource we have. We should use it more carefully than we do now to protect our future. Based on the above passage, answer the following questions. Question number 1. According to the passage, a lake is blank than a pond. A. Deepest. B. As deep as. C. Deeper. Or D. More deep. The answer is deeper. The passage explicitly states, while a small pond is useful, a lake is larger and deeper than a pond. When comparing two things, we add the suffix er to short adjectives like deep, deeper in this case, followed by than. Hence, the complete sentence will be, according to the passage, a lake is deeper than a pond. Question number 2. The word essential means A. Unimportant, B. Necessary, C. Invalid, or D. Useless. The answer is necessary. The text notes that water is essential for all life on earth. In this context, essential means completely necessary, crucial, or indispensable for survival. Let's go. Question number 3 says, which body of water is the largest of all? A. The pond, B. The lake, C. The stream, or D. The ocean. The correct answer will be the ocean. The text explicitly states that, however, the ocean is the largest body of water on the planet. Hence, this makes the ocean the correct superlative choice. Question number 4. Fresh water is described as the blank resource we have. A. More precious, B. Precious, C. Most precious, or D. As precious as. The answer is most precious. The passage directly says, even though water seems plentiful, fresh water is the most precious resource we have. The word the precedes superlative adjective like most precious. Hence, the complete sentence will be, fresh water is described as the most precious resource we have. Dear viewers and listeners of this channel, so far we have covered 5 questions, including this one. How did you get it? If you find it useful, please don't hesitate to like, share and subscribe. If you have any question or comment, you are welcome. Let's go. Question number 5. The word it in paragraph 1, line 3 refers to A. Water, B. Ocean, C. Lake, or D. Pond. The answer is water. The final sentence states, fresh water is the most precious resource we have. We should use it more carefully. So, the pronoun it substitutes the noun phrase fresh water to avoid repetition. Hence the answer is water. The next part is vocabulary. Question number 6. Abebe Bikila was a famous runner in the world marathon. The meaning of the underlined word famous is A. Unknown, B. Popular, C. Not familiar, or D. Passive. The answer is popular. Famous means widely known, celebrated, or well liked by many people across the world. Out of the given choices, popular is the closest synonym. Question number 7. Gabata is traditional game in Ethiopia. The meaning of the word traditional is A. Modern, B. New, C. Old-fashioned, or D. Civilized. The answer is old-fashioned. A traditional game is one that has been passed down through generations over a long period. Old-fashioned serves as the best contextual descriptor here as it relates to historical customs or ancient styles rather than modern or new trends. Nice. Question number 8. Yared is an intelligent student in our class. The meaning of the underlined word intelligent is A. Lazy, B. Idle, C. Rude, or D. Clever. The answer is clever. Intelligent means having or showing a high level of mental capacity, quick learning ability, and sharpness. Clever is a direct synonym for it. Let's go to question number 9. It says, cost life increases from time to time. The meaning of the underlined word increases according to this sentence mean A. Rises, B. Decreases, C. Decline, or D. Reduce. Did you say rises? That's right. Because increases means to become greater in size, amount, or degree. Rises accurately captures the upward movement of economic costs, whereas option B, C, and D mean the exact opposite. Dear viewers and listeners of this channel, we are at halfway of part 1. How did you get it so far? If you find it useful, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Or if you have any question or comment, you are welcome. Let's go. Question number 10. This exam is so easy and understandable to get the answer. What does easy mean according to this sentence? A. Difficult, B. Complex, C. Simple, or D. Boring. If you say simple, that's right. Easy indicates that something requires very little effort or trouble to complete or understand. Simple is the most accurate synonym provided. The next part is grammar. Question number 11. She is good blank English. A. On, B. At, C. In, or D. Between. The answer is at. In English grammar, the adjective good takes the specific preposition at when referencing a person's skill, proficiency, or talent in a subject or activity. Example, good at English. Hence, the complete sentence will be, she is good at English. Question number 12. Abebe belonged to the market last week. A. Doesn't go. B. Didn't go, C. Don't go, or D. Have not go. If you say didn't go, that's right. Because the phrase last week acts as a past time marker. Negative statements in the simple past tense require the auxiliary verb didn't, followed by the base form of the main verb, go in this case. Hence, the complete sentence will be Abebe didn't go to the market last week. Interesting. Question number 13 is coming. It says, they blank here for 5 years. A. Have worked. B. Has worked. C. Are worked. Or D. Worked. The answer is have worked. The preposition for followed by a duration, in this case for 5 years, points to an action that began in the past and continues into the present. This requires the present perfect tense, have or has plus past participle. Since the subject is the plural pronoun they, we use have worked. Hence, the complete sentence will be they have worked here for 5 years. Question number 14. If I blank you, I would buy a car. A. Where. B. Was. C. Am. Or D. Are. The answer is where, because this is a second conditional sentence structure expressing an imaginary or hypothetical scenario. In formal grammar conditions, where is universally utilized for all subjects, including I, within the if clause. Hence, the complete sentence will be, if I were you, I would buy a car. Question number 15. They blank a new house next month. A. Buys. B. Buying. C. Will buy. Or D. Bought. The answer is will buy. The time marker next month signifies a future action. The future simple tense uses will followed by the ber infinitive verb format, or will buy in this case. Hence, the complete sentence will be they will buy a new house next month. Question number 16 is coming. It says, Miss Astor always blank coffee. A. Drink. B. Drinking. C. Drank. Or D. Drinks. The correct answer for this question will be drinks, because the frequency adverb always signals a habitual or routine action demanding the simple present tense. Since Miss Astor is a third person singular subject, the verb must take the singular s ending. In this case, drinks. Hence, the complete sentence will be Miss Astor always drinks coffee. Question number 17. The birds blank now. A. Is singing. B. Were singing. C. Are singing. Or D. Was singing. The answer is are singing. The keyword now indicates that the action is happening at the exact moment of speaking, requiring the present continuous tense. That means am or is or are plus verb ing. So the birds is a plural subject, so it takes are singing. Hence the complete sentence will be the birds are singing now. Good. Question number 18. If you study hard, you blank pass the exam. A. Would. B. Will. C. Would have. Or D. Had have. If you say will, you are right. This is the first conditional sentence, which outlines a real or probable future outcome. Because the if condition uses the simple present tense study in this case, the main clause needs will plus base verb. Hence, the complete sentence will be, if you study hard, you will pass the exam. Question number 19. I bought a storybook. Blank, I did not read it yet. A, but. B, so. C, because. Or D, or. The answer is but. The sentence connects two contrasting ideas, buying a book versus not reading it yet. The coordinating conjunction but is used to show contrasts or unexpected opposition. Hence the complete sentence will be, I bought a storybook, but I did not read it yet. We are to the last question of part 1, question number 20. It says, the sun blank in the east and sets in the west. A, rises. B, rise. C, is rising. Or D, was rising. The answer is rises. Universal scientific truth or natural facts are stated in the simple present tense. Since the sun is a third person singular noun, it pairs with rises, which matches the parallel structure of sets later in the clause. Hence, the complete sentence will be, the sun rises in the east and sets in the west. Dear viewers and listeners of this channel, so far we have covered 20 questions with their answers and explanations. How did you get them? Are they all okay? If so, don't hesitate to like, share and subscribe. If you have any question or comment, you are welcome. If you need the PDF of this question, join our Telegram channel called HaHu and you will find different types of exercises there. See you in part 2. Till then, wish you all the best.